Hi, it's San from the Footprint Connection here. Today I'm going to talk to you about why there are so many reflexology charts around. Have you ever wondered about that? Have you ever looked into reflexology charts? I mean, there is so many around. Like I dare say there's hundreds. I'm not quite sure about the exact number, but there is way too many. I mean, I follow one reflexologist down the coast. She posts a different reflexology chart every single day of the year. That's pretty full on, isn't it? Yeah, it's quite confusing. So the reason for that is I've looked into this a lot over the years. I mean, I've been working with reflexology for more than 15 years. It's my passion, my main expertise that I put all my other modalities through. I love the feet. I love how they represent us in our entirety. And I've looked into charts a lot, believe me. And I've been also teaching reflexology for the last 10 years. And I've been showing this to my students a lot. And they understand in the end when I explain it to them in more detail, which is what I want to do with you today. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. So we've had a lot of different types of reflexology developing all around the world for many years, thousands of years actually. The first sort of proof that we have for early reflexology being used on the feet and the hands is in ancient inscriptions on the walls of the tomb in Angkor in ancient Egypt, which was made 2600 BC. So that's thousands of years ago, right? So we've got that I used then. Then we've got also a lot of different styles that have developed all around the globe with the ancient Native Americans in China, in lots of different Asian and African countries. There's a lot of different styles that have developed. So of course there will be different charts for these different styles. That makes sense. However, in the beginning of the 1900s, we've had Dr. Fitzgerald coming up with the zone therapy, which kind of started up the style that we know these days. And Eunice Ingham, the mother of reflexology, of how we know it today in the Western world, she took that zone therapy way further and kind of planted a whole map of the organs on top of the feet. So this is kind of more and more of the style that we're all working with today. And you know, like you really get an understanding of the body when you work with the feet. However, over the years, I mean, there was a few different reflexologists, very few and far between, that took this study further. And especially in Germany, there's been some amazing reflexologists that I've been following that are really exact and precise. And I mean, you know, you might know the Germans with technology and the details. It is very detailed. So you can find reflexes down to the teeth. Whereas, you know, with Eunice Ingham, she would maybe just take one slice of the foot and say, this is the spine. Well, in Germany, you then found all the individual vertebrae of the cervical spine, the thoracic and the lumbar spine. So that means everything's there in detail down to the teeth, which is amazing. So of course you'll find different charts there, and it makes total sense, and these have been copyrighted. But the problem is that then there's been a lot of people in between that have noticed, okay, that's a copyright issue here, let's just move some reflexes around on the chart and plant our own copyright on top. And this is where the problem started, because people just changed the body around, so to speak. Because when you change the chart, you're saying that the reflexes and the organs in the body have changed their spots. Really? I mean, probably not, right? Reflexology is a theory that's based on the fact that there's a whole map in miniature, meaning the exact map of that particular body that you have lying on your table in front of you or in yourself, and that exact map of exactly those organs, no matter which one's missing or placed in a different spot in that particular body, that's exactly how it's represented in the feet of that particular body. So when we say that a reflex for the heart is actually up here on the head, well, then it doesn't make sense, does it? So I've seen some crazy looking charts when I was traveling through Indonesia on the walls, and I'm not saying that was just the Indonesians' fault, not at all. It's just those charts are everywhere, and when I was traveling around the world, I saw them in a lot of different places. It's just that you find a lot of reflexologists in Indonesia or in Bali that are practicing, and they often put different charts on their walls. However, it's sad when you see a foot this size and you have an organ of a liver that's down where the pelvis is. I find that really sad. Of course, a lot of people don't care. They just want their feet rubbed and relax and close their eyes and chill out, and they don't even understand that the whole body is represented in a map and miniature. They just think they walk on their feet, they need them massaged. But the Footprint Connection Reflexology and proper reflexology is something completely different to that. You actually are working on the entire physical being with reflexology. And with my modality, the Footprint Connection Reflexology, you're not only working on the physical being, but you're working also on the emotions that are locked into those organs and body parts. You're working on the energetic patterns. You're working on sabotage patterns and clearing them and transforming them and freeing you to really connect with who you are, your intuition, your inner power, and your unique footprint. And this is where my passion lies. I love connecting people with their unique purpose and their power so that they can really shine their light and contribute their unique message on planet Earth. Like, this is a huge passion and purpose of mine to really make that happen for the world. And therefore, I'm really passionate about sharing my tool of the Footprint Connection Reflexology with the world, because I know that those people that are learning it and learning more about the interconnectedness of body, mind and spirit, and actually embrace the fact that they can work on themselves through their own feet if they know enough about it, or help their clients by shifting stuff by working through their feet. I mean, that is just so amazing. And if more and more people can learn that, then this is awesome. I want to spread this knowledge and understanding globally, because I know it can shift so many people's lives and unlock and unleash the power in so many people. And that's what I want to see. I want us all to rise and do what we're here for and come together so we can bring a shift to harmony in this world. There's no need for all this disconnection and this disempowerment that's around and this, disillusioned living. We can all thrive, and that's what I'm here for and I'm passionate about. So if you want to learn more about reflexology and how it works, and also the Footprint Connection Reflexology, then feel free to hop on my website at www.thefootprintconnection.com. Check out some of my freebies or my blog posts. Feel free to join one of my 2-day workshops with reflexology or my new The Footprint Connection Reflexology e-course. And if you then want to learn more, then dive into the world of the Footprint Connection Reflexology with me, where you learn the deepest depth of how the body, mind and spirit connects, and how to really shift any of these patterns and blockages, and how to then coach and mentor people in your practice to really contributing their unique message. So if you'd like to know more about that, then hop on my website and check out the certification program, which will be commencing in 2019. And I can't wait to connect more with you, even if you just want to book in for a session or just read some blog posts, learn more, educate yourself. And I'm just really happy if you can learn more and empower yourself and your families and your work with this knowledge. And always feel free to reach out and send me a message. Share your findings with me. I love it. Can't wait to see you in my next video. Take care. Bye for now.